So I want to officially welcome all of you to the Women's Initiative's third annual Power of the Purse. I am Emily McCann, the director of the Women's Initiative, and I'm thrilled that you are all here joining us virtually for our first ever virtual event in support of women's leadership and girls programming. It's really going to be a fun night. I'm super excited about it.
I'm having fun already.
And here with me is Sharyn Pitcher. She is our event chair. We're thrilled to have a little co-hosting going on tonight.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. I'm Sharyn Pitcher. I've enjoyed being an active member of Women's Initiative for over 10 years. My day job is working for Fidelity Bank. We have 14 banking centers here in Central Mass, 2 right here in Worcester. And my first job is just to tell everyone, give everyone some instructions on how to do the auction. Hopefully you've all gotten onto the auction platform and are able to check out some of the amazing bags we have. Anyone who has registered in the past, so if you've been to any of our events, this is our third annual Power of the Purse. If you've been to any of our previous events, you're already all set. You just have to put in your username and password. In order to start bidding, you will need to put your credit card information into the app or the site. And at the end, at 7 p.m., the auction closes at 7 p.m. And when the auction closes, if you're the highest bidder, your credit card is going to be automatically charged whatever price you put into the bag. So thank you for everyone who has registered for the event and start bidding. I've already gotten a bid on 2 bags, so I'm going to have to jump over to that.
Okay, so if you want to take that on and get on your phone to do that, by all means, it all goes to a good cause.
It does.
I do want to remind everyone that the auction closes right at 7 p.m. So keep an eye on the clock so you don't miss out. And I want to mention that this event and Women's Initiative in general is really successful due to the commitment of all of our members and our donors, and also the belief that our corporate partners have in our mission. So we want to give a big thank you to all of our event sponsors tonight. We're so grateful for them and their support. To Reliant Medical Group, who's our lead sponsor for this evening, for their continued support of this event, and also to our support sponsors. I'm going to read from my list so I don't miss anybody. Becker College, Coughlin Electrical. I saw Sue Mailman was on already. Hello, shout out to you. Cornerstone Bank, Fallon Health, Fidelity Bank, Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, Main Street Bank, Seven Hills Foundation, Carolyn Michael Sleeper, and Webster 5. Lastly, we appreciate our partnership with the Center for Women in Enterprise and the Regional Chamber of Commerce's Power of Women Group as our marketing sponsors, and to WICN Public Radio and Worcester Business Journal as our media sponsors. You've all been fantastic to work with. I want to do a real good call out to the WICN for letting us broadcast our event here live in their Studio 50.
Yeah,
there's a piano behind us, and there were drums a little while ago. We can see the DJ as he's working on the station. Is awesome.
I think it's a bluegrass show.
Oh, is that what's happening? Yeah. Okay, that's fun. Too bad we don't have the background music.
I know.
So I want to mention about the studio. It's a state-of-the-art digital recording studio, and WICN, you may not know, is Worcester's only NPR affiliate. And they're really committed to supporting youth, as Women's Initiative is. And they do a lot within the music industry by donating instruments and partnering with Worcester Public Schools and other youth-serving organizations. They also have exposed youth and brought them right here into the studio to learn about mixing, mastering, and recording, and a number of other opportunities for youth. So they really are a great community partner, and we really appreciate their support. Mm-hmm. So I'd like to introduce Kerri Melley. She is the chair of the Women's Initiative's Leadership Council to provide a few remarks. So Kerri?
Hi everyone, welcome. We're so excited to have you. I am here joined by my middle school daughter tonight. Thrilled to be with you virtually. These are certainly unprecedented times. I think if we had announced at last year's Power of the Purse that we would be doing this year on Zoom, nobody would have believed us. Probably we wouldn't have even known what Zoom was, but and we're so grateful that you're here with us this evening. The Women's Initiative of the United Way of Central Mass has been making positive change for middle school girls in our community for over 17 years. Since 2002, Women's Initiative has engaged thousands of women in philanthropy and volunteerism to empower over 13,000 adolescent girls across Central Mass through mentoring, educational opportunities, and financial literacy conferences. Our volunteer-driven group engages members and donors to support quality in-school and after-school programs for hundreds of middle school girls each year. In fact, we've awarded more than 135 grants to support programming at organizations like the Boys and Girls Club, the YWCA, Family Health Center, and many others in Central Massachusetts. We're also very proud of our own Dollar Scholar conferences, which have trained over 3,800 girls in financial literacy. We've introduced them to professional women mentors and exposed them to college campuses. Now more than ever though, we need your help to continue this important work and to reach more girls in our community who rely on our valuable programs. The current health pandemic and the Black Lives Matter movement impacts our girls in a very real way. And tonight we can make a difference. I encourage you to bid often and bid high. All of your support tonight helps the Women's Initiative continue our mission of supporting these middle school girls. And you have the opportunity to go home with a fabulous bag. So it's a win-win. Now, whether you are on Zoom or Facebook Live, let's see, I'm gonna multitask here. All right, Sarah, help me, there we go. We are going to invite you to participate in an online chat, which I have just started. So using the chat feature, we would like you to share with us a positive memory that you have from your middle school years. Was it a mentor, a teacher, or maybe a youth program like the ones the Women's Initiative supports? So for me, I am very grateful for my amazing teachers that I had in middle school. And in fact, Maureen Gray, who was one of my middle school foreign language teachers, is a founding member of WI and one of the amazing women who helped create our Dollar Scholar program, and is such a thrill for me to now volunteer next to her today. So please let us know your story and we'll share those as the night goes along. Now I'd like to pass the program back to Sherry.
Thanks. Oh, hi. Here I am.
We're back.
We're back. We're back. I want to share a story from my middle school. I was actually a Girl Scout. Don't tell anybody, but I was a Girl Scout till I was a senior in high school. So I have great memories in middle school of being a Girl Scout, and still have a lot of friends that I was Girl Scouts with. So it's true. Good story. So as a thank you to everyone who has registered for our third annual Power of the Purse, we have not one, but two amazing door prizes. So we had over 150 people register for our virtual event this year. And we just wanted to really express our appreciation and at the same time support some local businesses who have always been great supporters of our work here at the Women's Initiative. So our first door prize, we have a bunch of great gift certificates. We have $100 to the Blushing Bee Naturals. That's a women-owned business in Holden. The Woo Bar and Grill, $50 gift card. They're a restaurant on Shrewsbury Street. Niche Hospitality, always a huge supporter of United Way and the Women's Initiative, $25 to any one of their restaurants. And the Best Pizza in Worcester, Pepe's, $25 gift certificate. So over $250. And the winner of our first door prize is Linda LaPere.
All right, Linda.
Linda, I am available for dinner or drinks or whatever. Or if you want me to spend some of that $100 at Blushing Bee, I'm sure I could do that with you.
I'll come too.
Okay, Emily, you can come with us.
Great.
So second door prize. Like I said, we have two door prizes. We have a $50 gift card to Sweet Jane's Designer Consignment, a women-owned business, AJ Setaro, one of our honorary co-chairs. $100 to Niche Hospitality, again, any of their restaurants. $25 to Peppercorns and $25 to Volturno. Probably my second favorite pizza in Worcester is Volturno. So they're always a huge supporter as well. So $200. And the winner of our second door prize is Holly Crawford.
All right, Holly.
Holly and Linda, they can fight over me.
How about Holly takes you or Linda takes
That's
me,
perfect,
something like that.
perfect.
We'll be in contact with you both, though, about how you can get these fabulous prizes.
Yes.
So thank you for participating in our event.
And again, thank you to everyone who registered. And we've also had so many donations of purses, and we are really grateful for everyone's generosity. And what I want to do now is highlight some of our really special bags that are on in the auction. So the first one, and Emily's going to get the first one for me. It's auction number 96. So if you go to the auction platform, it's number 96. It's a Rebecca Minkoff Darren leather desert rose tote. Those desert rose is the color. It's this beautiful pink color. It's donated by Carol Sleeper. Thank you, Carol. You're amazing. Of Imperial Distributors. The retail value on this bag is $348. And I know you'd all love to see it, but I'm going to try to describe it for you here so you kind of know what it's like. The handles are about 10 inch, so perfectly, it fits comfortably over your shoulder. It's got a lock closure, so your stuff doesn't fall out. It has side snap to expand. I always put a ton of stuff in my bag, so this is a nice feature that you can make it bigger and kind of use it as almost like a laptop bag or something like that, or a work briefcase type bag. It has an exterior pocket, so great place to toss your phone or your keys for easy access. An interior slip pocket, so you can just slide stuff in, and also a zip pocket for additional security. And just to give you the idea of the size, hopefully you can tell by the way Emily's holding it here, but it's about 19 inches long, about 12 and a half inches high, and the depth here on the side is about 5 inches. This is a gorgeous bag, and like I was saying, this is something, if you want a new bag that you're looking for to use like right now, this is a great bag, perfect for the summer, and it would carry you right into the fall as well. So it's awesome. That's auction number 96. Do we have any bids on that right now?
I think so. I saw a few.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if you want this bag, I would get in there and start bidding. So then our second bag that we want to feature here is auction number 97. This is a Ted Baker Berry Sunday nylon wheeled travel bag. This is special. Look at this. Thank you, Echo Leahy, one of our WI Leadership Council members, for donating this amazing bag. The retail value on this bag is, again, over $300, $309. And this is really, really cool. I'm going to take you through some of the features of this bag. So it has a telescopic handle. So that handle, did I say it was wheeled? I think I did. Yeah. So you can pull it if it's heavy, or if you just kind of cruising through an airport or something like that, or don't want to put it over your shoulder, you can use the wheels. It has handles. It has two-way zip closure, so either side it opens right up. An exterior zip pocket right here, and interior pockets as well. So if you're one of those people that likes to have your stuff super organized in your bags, this is the bag for you, definitely. Ted Baker Berry Sunday nylon wheel travel bag, auction number 97. Thank you, Echo, for donating this special bag. It's really cool looking.
Very cool. I love it.
Very
You can
cool.
easily find it in an airport.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep. And so we're gonna feature a couple bags later on, but I'm gonna turn it over to one of our three honorary co-chairs, Miriam Hyder. Miriam is one of the owners of Ed Hyder's Mediterranean Market. She's a dear friend and was just acknowledged by the Worcester Business Journal, 2020 Business Leader of the Year. So congrats on that, Miriam, and thank you for being part of Power of the Purse this year.
Thank you, Sherry. And I just want to start off by saying that Sherry and Emily, you are so much better than the ladies on QVC. I think that if your day jobs don't work out, that could be the next thing for you. So hello, everyone, and thank you. I am Miriam Hyder, part owner of Ed Hyder's Mediterranean Marketplace. We are a specialty food and wine shop here in Worcester, going on our 45th year in business. Thanks for being part of this first ever virtual event. I do wish we were all sipping wine and chatting together, but I think that Emily and everyone at the Women's Initiative did an incredible job during these tough times by putting this event online. I'm so thrilled to be here alongside Dani and AJ, two women who I admire so much in this city. I want to say that the work of the Women's Initiative, the support that they give are organizations that speak to me. The Women's Initiative funds very important programs for young ladies between 10 and 14. And I've actually been fortunate enough to have volunteered at Girls Inc., which is an organization that benefits from the Women's Initiative's funds that are raised. And so I've seen some of the results of this programming firsthand. I was able to mentor 3 junior high age girls for an entire school year. And I also once volunteered with their Leadership Academy, which tackles everything for young ladies on how to manage their money, how to apply to schools, and even how to dress for a job interview, even though that was years away. Girls Inc. is just one of the many organizations that really sets the foundation for these young people to become leaders of the future. And it's so important to reach girls in these years. If they can learn during this vital point in their lives how to advocate for themselves, embrace their differences, and build confidence, I think we'll have strong future generations of women. So I encourage everyone to give, whether it's in the form of your time, your money, or both, to the Women's Initiative, which in turn will help so many more of our local girls become strong and successful women. And thank you for offering me this time to speak, and good luck to whoever is winning the bag that Mel LaBeouf from WICN and I put together. It's a wonderful wine tote that acts as a cooler for those wines. It's filled with wine, of course,
Ooh.
and some chocolate is stashed in there as well. So thank you for allowing me to speak.
Oh, there it is.
We just had to pull it out just to make sure you all know how much
I won't let
wine.
Emily drink the wine. Don't worry. It's
gonna be
I'm not
tough.
gonna let her drink it.
It's awesome. So really great package. I think this is one of the hot items too on the auction.
Yep.
So thank you, Miriam, and to Melanie. This is a great donation.
I just wanted
Thank
to
you.
invite everybody that's on the Zoom to go ahead and if you feel comfortable, turn your cameras on. I know we have everyone on mute, but it's kind of fun to see everybody.
It
so
is.
you guys get to see us. We'd love to see you. So if you feel comfortable, please turn your cameras on.
Yeah, we
That'd be
miss
great.
you.
Yeah,
we want
wanna
to see
your
you.
faces.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Miriam. We're so glad to have you involved with us, and we appreciate all that you're doing in the community, and hope soon that business is up and back to normal very, very soon.
Thank you.
I hope you're enjoying the auction, and it seems like the bidding's going pretty well. I encourage you to continue to bid. If you get outbid, bid again. This is all really going to a great cause
I
here
have to check
tonight.
my auction items.
Oh, you got to get on that, Sherry. All of the donations here tonight are going to be helping Women's Initiative to support programming for hundreds of middle school girls this year and trying to reach more and more girls. We're so proud of WI's partner agencies who provide girls aged 10 to 14 with a safe place to voice their feelings, to develop healthy relationships, to engage with a mentor, and to build their confidence, to grow into the next generation of women leaders. That's what we're looking to do to help them. Middle school is a challenging time for girls. Girls not only face struggles with their self-esteem and navigating relationships, but they have it tougher with the rise of bullying and violence in their lives and the increased use of social media, which is so tough to navigate. And then it would also, in this time of social distancing, it has become even harder for them to connect and feel supported. So I'm so pleased, as is all of Women's Initiative, that our WI funded programs have found these different creative ways during this time to engage with their girls through virtual programming and gatherings, to sending care packages home, and doing check-in calls. I want to tell you about one particular mother. She reached out during this time to share her gratitude to the Latino Education Center at Worcester State for her daughter's involvement with the LASSOS program, which is Latina Achievers in Search of Success. And here's what she told the LASSOS staff. I'm going to read this because these are her words, and it's really powerful.
Yep.
At first, I was a little skeptical about having my daughter join the program, but it's been a true blessing. The coronavirus affected my family in so many ways. I tested positive for the virus, having to isolate myself from my husband and 2 daughters for 2 weeks. I heard my youngest crying at times because she couldn't see or hug mommy. It was very heartbreaking. Jasmine, my oldest daughter, relied on her weekly LASSOS sessions. The program staff have such an amazing gift to work with these young ladies and talk about so many different topics that us as parents sometimes have a hard time addressing. My only wish is for the LASSOS program to continue to get the necessary funding to keep its doors open and continue to touch more lives. I'm hoping that the program is still around when my youngest is in the 6th grade. Thanks for always showing how much you care for my daughter's well-being and checking up on her. I will be forever grateful. Just very powerful. So we encourage all of you to help us to continue to support LASSOS and all of our WI funded programs for the future daughters of Central Massachusetts. Bid and donate now. And after tonight, spread the word with your friends and your colleagues and your coworkers about what we do and get them involved. I next want to introduce our second honorary chair for tonight, AJ Setaro of Sweet Jane's Designer Consignment, to say a few words.
All right, just had to unmute myself and figure that out. Hi, everyone. I am AJ, or some of you guys know me as Amanda Jane Setaro, and I own Sweet Jane's Designer Consignment on Main Street. I'm wedged in between Armsby Abbey and Crust. So you eat and you drink and you shop in this little corner of Main Street. I really like listening to Miriam speak about what the power of the purse and what all of this does for Miriam really is the same for me. Only one thing that I take from all of this is readiness. So I know, especially for middle school girls. So I went to Sullivan Middle School, and at the time we really didn't have a guidance counselor that kind of provided the readiness that we needed. I guess maybe we didn't really have somebody pushing us in the direction to speak to our counselor to like have the guidance that we should have had. But I know that I personally could have really benefited from a program that would have allowed me to learn more professionalism, more of an ability to network, more of a collaboration, a place where I could build more confidence. And yeah, so I do think it's extremely, extremely important, which is why you need to donate, and it's just a great program. But I also think that you guys are creating a legacy that inspires others to like dream more, to learn more, to do more and become more. And I think that's really what leadership is. And I am happy to be a part of this. And most importantly, this is closing the gender gap. Let's just face it. It's a catalyst to close a gender gap, like leadership and women. And that's what we all need to be striving for. That is why we own businesses. That is what we work hard for. And starting them young is all that matters. So yeah.
AJ, did you want to feature your amazing Louis Vuitton bag? I feel like you could speak to it better than Sharyn.
I'm holding it in my hands.
Okay, so that is a Louis Vuitton Keep All 50. It's the perfect vacation bag. And I always tell everyone, when you're investing in Louis Vuitton travel gear, it's a lifetime investment because you're going to use it every single time you travel. And it's just always going to be something you use because we don't travel all the time. So when we do travel, it's a bag we're always going to go to. And the bag is worth about $1,970 if you were to purchase it on Louis Vuitton. This is a vintage one, and it's a big one. So you can go for a long trip away somewhere. So that's our auction bag, and I think we're starting it at $350. So if I was to sell that in my store, I'd probably start it around $1,300. So $350 is a steal. And I hope you guys all bid on it because we're all going to need a vacation where we use this bag after all of this COVID.
Right.
So yeah.
Awesome, AJ. Thank you. This bag is really amazing. Sherry's got it right here.
I love this bag.
It's so
I love it too.
I love it.
It's like a pillow. It's in great condition, and it's really, AJ told me earlier, it's a really sought after bag. And I think she said that she held it since the last Power of the Purse because she knew this would be so
I did.
Yes.
This is an opportunity right here.
I wanted to fill it with all kinds of
Louis
travel,
Vuitton.
but we didn't anticipate a quarantine in COVID-19. So we couldn't really fill it with everything we wanted to fill it with.
Yep.
Oh, but this is amazing, AJ.
Great.
Thank you for this donation.
It is.
And it's already going well on the auction. I think it's up, I saw it as like 600 or something, but definitely encourage you all to bid on this. This is a great one to have with you for travel, for vacation, for whatever your needs are. It's awesome.
Beautiful.
We'll just have it right here handy.
I'm going to hold on to it.
We can keep looking at it. Thank you, AJ.
You're welcome.
We're thrilled to see so many of you and WI members participating tonight. We really couldn't do what we do without the hundreds of members who give, who volunteer, and who advocate for girls like we do. We encourage you, if you aren't already, to become a member. You can do it tonight. There's a donate feature right in the auction platform. And maybe you were a member in the past and you wanna re-up. Mm-hmm. It's a minimum $100 annual donation. So really for less than $2 a week, you can join our leadership network. You can engage in WI events and activities and help us to address girls' needs in Central Massachusetts. We rely on our member volunteers to help lead our efforts through 4 main committees that we have that support our grant funding in the community, our financial literacy programming, fundraising strategies, and events like this, and marketing to other women. And through our Dollar Scholar program, Women's Initiative, we also engage many women as volunteer mentors to teach girls the basics in financial literacy skills and help them plan for their futures. We're planning on some new updates for our programming this fall, which will be coming out in the near future. So we really hope that you all get involved. You can learn more about us if you don't already know us, and we'll put this in the chat feature. The United Way website, you can find our Women's Initiative pages there, www.unitedwaycm.org, or always feel free to email me directly, emily.mccann@unitedwaycm.org. So always available here to answer any questions and about getting you involved. And I believe a lot of our committees have spaces now, and we do a lot of recruitment now and over the summer. So if that's of interest to you, we'll be holding hopefully an in-person, but maybe virtual, gathering late August or early September to introduce you to those committees if you're interested. So speaking of women's leadership, we're pleased to partner with the Chamber and their Power of Women group as a marketing sponsor for tonight's event. And I'd like to introduce Sharyn Williams. She's the Vice President of Marketing Programs and Events at the Regional Chamber of Commerce to provide some sponsor remarks. Sharyn?
Hi, thank you, Emily. Good evening, everyone. And hey, Sherry. How are you? Yeah, good to see you. It's actually really good to see a lot of these faces and some ones that I'm not familiar with. It's been lonely. We're at the office plugging away, but we don't see a lot of folks these days. Thank you so much for allowing us to partner on this super important event. And, you know, Power of the Purse, it is so aptly named because us women, we have a lot of power right in our pocketbook. We have buying power, but we also have a lot more than that. And I think this program and supporting youth is such a perfect way to kind of empower women early on in their careers and in their life. So we totally appreciate that. And to that end, Power of Women, also aptly named, if I say so myself, really kind of helps to promote that. So that, for some of you who've heard of Women's Information Network, the Power of Women is actually a rebrand of that program. Actually, Sherry, the co-host tonight, used to run that program at the Chamber offices. Yep.
Fun fact.
And I'm happy to say that it was going along great until COVID showed up. But we had one event this year so far. We are planning additional ones. They'll probably be virtual, just like this. And we have some really great supporting partners on that. Clark University Graduate Studies and JP Morgan Chase and Company. And they have actually their own program, Women on the Move. So there's a lot of corporate support out there for women, and a lot of businesses out there supporting our efforts and the Power of Women. So happy to be part of that. And also wanted to mention that probably a lot of you know about our Women's Leadership Conference. So that was scheduled for May 7th. Again, along came COVID and kind of derailed our plans, but we have rescheduled for November. That said, it's not looking too great, so I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I know that we are making contingency plans. So we'll kind of keep you updated and let you know what happens with that. But one of the reasons that is very important, of course, is that all the information it shares and the opportunity to network. But the United Way Women's Initiative has been, since its inception, they're benefiting charities. So we love being able to support that group, highlighting them at the event, and really kind of hope we help to boost, the visibility and support that group as much as possible. And thank you again, you guys. You're doing a great job. This is fun. It's a great event, very well organized, and we're just happy to be a part of it. Join the Chamber.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Turn it back over to you guys.
Thank you so much, Sharyn, and thank you to the Chamber for all they've been doing to support not only just the business community, but the entire region during this unusual times during the pandemic. So, and all the programs that the Chamber has to support the Women in Central Mass, the Power of Women, formerly Women's Information Network, and the Women's Leadership Conference, which has been a huge success for many, many years. So thank you, Sharyn. It's good to see you too. I'm going to talk about 2 more of those special bags we have featured in the auction. So this is auction number 98. It's a Pockapod Heartland tan leather diaper bag backpack. So pretty sure we never had backpacks like this when I had babies. I can guarantee it. So this was donated by another one of our amazing members, Angela Barahona from Country Bank. The retail value of this bag is $385. This is actually wanting to make me have another baby. Kidding, Dave, I'm kidding. I don't want to have more kids. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous bag. Wow, this is amazing. And I think it's filled with some really cool changing.
Insulated bottle warmer. I mean, it goes on and
God,
on. It all comes
this is
in
unbelievable.
With this. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it has a whole organizing system and the changing mat and clips and keychain. And it's just this is a bag that the guys can carry, the women can carry, anyone can carry it. So it's really, really beautiful. Beautiful color. And it's Pockapod. I guess that's a big name in baby gear. Yeah. But the retail is $385. Do we have any bids on this right now? Anyone bidding on this gorgeous bag? Because I have someone in mind for a gift, not for me, for a gift. I'm gonna have to check the auction platform.
We have our people checking. I haven't quite been on the auction platform in a recent time.
So yeah, 7 o'clock. The auction goes till 7. We have about 20 minutes left, and I'm gonna talk about auction number 99. And this is a really generous package that was donated by Jen Hubert of the Seven Hills Foundation. Jen is here with us tonight, and Ray Douglas of Body Mind Balance. I actually started doing yoga. I've done Pilates at my Body Balance. I went there right before COVID happened. So it's a really great place. So this is a fitness package, Lululemon fitness tote, exercise equipment, a My Body Balance Jumpstart gift certificate for Pilates classes. And AJ is the one that actually made me go to Pilates. I want to kind of get that documented here on record that she made me do it. And I couldn't walk for like 2 days after. And I thought I was in shape, but I guess not. So this has a retail value of $500. Exterior pockets, zipper closure, interior pocket. And like I said, it's not just this bag that you're getting when you bid on this bag. You're also getting exercise equipment. That's a Pilates ball, 1 Pilates ball, 2 3-pound balls, a resistance band. These are killer.
Yes.
This is actually giving me anxiety when I'm having PTSD from my Pilates that AJ made me do. And then the Jumpstart package, which is 2 privates and a 4-class pass. The gift certificate value is $325. So generous of them. They're a great Worcester business, Mind Body Balance. So thank you to Jen and to Ray for this donation. This is auction number 99, and I would get bidding as soon as possible because I think they're actually going to be opening pretty soon. I got an email today from Ray that they're going to be opening. Jen, when was that?
June 6th, hopefully, but we're open
July.
July
6th. Yeah. So stay tuned. But
they're open for privates right now.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to get in for
a private, you can use one of those privates. So
great package.
Great package. So thank you so much for donating that, Jen and Ray. Auction number 99. So I don't know about you guys, but I have been on a perpetual search, probably since middle school, for the perfect bag. Perfect handbag. I've yet to find it. I've bought a lot. I bought a lot recently. I might buy a few tonight, but I've been on the search for a perfect bag. So if you have a favorite bag that you purchased, I want to hear about it because I might want to buy that bag. So share in the chat. We want to hear about either your first bag that you ever bought. I remember, and when I think I was in 6th grade, I had these bags, and I know there's a name for them. And someone out there, gentlemen, if you're on, you had one of these bags. It had like the wooden handles and you could like change the fabric and had like buttons on it. There's a name for those. Someone can remember, but I think that was my first bag. So wasn't the perfect one, but it was my first. Still in search for the perfect one. But I'm going to now turn it over to Dani, I think, yes. Right? To Dani Babineau. Dani, who was one of our awesome honorary co-chairs, Redemption Rock Brewing Company.
Hey guys. Thanks so much for having me kind of be on as a co-chair with Amanda and Miriam. This is an awesome event and supporting an awesome cause. I definitely, somewhat fondly, but mostly not necessarily fondly or with a lot of embarrassment, look back on my middle school years. It's definitely a time I think that gets a bad rap for a reason. I think girls in particular are going through so many changes at that age, physically and emotionally, and there's so much pressure to kind of figure out who you are and who you're going to be, that I think having these kinds of programming makes such a difference in both your everyday life as a middle school girl and kind of in getting you those skill sets, kind of what Miriam talked about, in learning the financial literacy, learning how to kind of prepare yourself for the adult world. And really those are the parts I think that these girls will look back on fondly as the things that really kind of got them through those years and really prepared them to be adults. And, as much as we all may not consider ourselves adults now, getting to that point to set them up to be as successful as possible. This is a great event, and it's awesome to see so many familiar faces in here. It's been a while. We just opened up the tap room. So if people aren't familiar with us, we're a little over a year old. Up on Shrewsbury Street, we have a 150 person usually tap room. We just were able to reopen on Friday. So we basically have tables spaced out and are able to do draft service again, which feels really good. And then we're working on getting a new patio expansion open, which will be a new 40 seats worth of seating outside, which should be done sometime in July. So looking forward to that and being able to enjoy the nice weather and hopefully keep things on a good trajectory. It's great also to partner with United Way and the Women's Initiative. We also hosted an event, so some of you may have been out for the event that we hosted last fall, which was really a wonderful event as well. And then our bag today that we contributed, we actually, so we have these awesome tote bags that we get from a company that is all recycled and reused fibers. And it's actually a company that was started by a couple of Babson students who are undergrads, actually. I went to Babson for my MBA in grad school and was able to connect with these undergrad students who we get a lot of our merch from them, but they do all recycled fabrics for shirts and sweatpants and now tote bags. So we did a really great tote bag with them and then filled it with a whole bunch of merch. There's some beer, there's a gift card, a hat, some really fun slap koozie, pencil bags, stickers, all sorts of cool stuff in there. Cool. There it is.
That bag you were talking about right here, it is great and chock full of Redemption Rock items, from hats to glasses and all kinds of things.
Yeah, we just walked through the merch section. I was like, throw one of these in there and one of these, and this is fun.
And we also threw in a 4-pack of your Hefeweizen beer, which is one of my favorites. So that goes along with this package and a $20 gift card too. So I think this is actually bidding pretty well on the auction too. So I would get in on that, and we're thrilled to see that you're reopening, Dani, and excited to come back again and have another WI event, because that was absolutely so much fun.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to note, Mary O'Coin, thank you very much. They were Bermuda bags. Those are the Bermuda bags. So if anyone had a Bermuda bag, that was my first purse. And Jen Litchfield, I'm going to give you credit for admitting that you had a fanny pack.
I think I had one too.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think there are many of us that
there's
may
no
not admit
shame
it,
in that, and they are making a comeback. You are absolutely right. They are making. I don't think we have any fanny packs here today.
No.
But they are making
There
a
are a few
comeback.
belt bags, if that's kind of similar, but not.
Wait a
quite.
minute. Is this a fanny pack? Because this is something I would use. This is maybe.
It's more like a clutch, I'd say, or crossbody.
Right.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I want to make sure I get the terminology right.
It's got a clip around the waist.
Okay, right. It's gonna have a.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. I think this is all bringing us back to those days. And I think it probably middle school age, right, is when a lot of people have gotten their first bags. That's when you start to have more stuff with you and do that. So I think that fits in really well.
Yeah, I just want to, this is another bag, and I don't know where we are in the bidding. Maybe someone, you guys can tell me where we are in number 118. But this is a beautiful white, I stopped bidding on this. You're welcome. I really want this bag, but someone else should have it. Because I shouldn't have a white bag. But this is a really gorgeous bag. this beautiful coach. It's bid auction number 118. The value on it is for about $400. So if you're looking for something special and that you can use right away, perfect for summer, number 118.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yes. So thank you, Dani. Thanks for that, and our little preview, so our view of some of the other bags. I want to tell you a little bit more about our Dollar Scholar program if you haven't heard about it already, or know as much detail about it and been involved. Sherry, you've been a facilitator and a mentor.
Yeah, that's how I started
years.
and got involved with Women's Initiative. I started being a Dollar Scholars mentor, and then got trained to become a facilitator, and that's how I started to get involved with Women's Initiative many years ago.
Ah, awesome. We have many mentors who've been with that program since its inception, 13 years. It's been going, and you may not know, it's the only girl-focused financial literacy program in Central Mass. And it engages, we work with women in all different types of professions to volunteer their time for a day to mentor 8th grade girls, and help those girls in a small group setting at their table the importance of saving and budgeting and credit and those basic skills of financial literacy, and also looking ahead to their life after high school and planning for career, for college, and their life plans, whatever that may mean for them. There really is little financial literacy training available for girls in our community, and we partner with area middle schools to provide this value program at no cost to the school or the girls. And we host it at local colleges. We've been at Becker College, we've been at Assumption College. They're great partners for the program, and it helps to expose the girls to other opportunities as well. As I mentioned, it's been around for about 13 years, and the program supported more than 3,800 girls, and over 1,000 women have volunteered their time to mentor through the program. And that's
experience.
Awesome. Yeah, and I encourage everyone to do it. I do not have a financial background or consider myself an expert in that, but anyone can do that. We provide the curriculum and the background guidance to help you to do that with the girls directly. And it's really about exposure to them and learning about these concepts to help them to become financially independent. That's what we're really looking to do with the program. And this fall, given COVID-19, our Financial Literacy Committee is exploring ways that we can bring this curriculum in virtual ways, and hopefully we'll have a lot more opportunities to connect with the girls in the fall, and partner with schools and help to continue this program, even with social distancing, or even if schools are in session. Schools may not be as open to us coming into the school or bringing the girls to a college campus, so still wanted to be able to provide this really important skill and program to them. So we're in the works now on coming up with some creative ideas to engage with girls that doesn't feel like school, that's fun, and still get mentors involved with girls. So look for more on that. And our Dollar Scholars program really couldn't be possible without the support of our partners, many of whom not only contribute to the program, but they also encourage their women employees to mentor and serve on our Financial Literacy Committee. So they're really deeply involved with the program, which is awesome. So thank you to all of our sponsors who are listed here on the slide. Pass it over to you, Sherry. I think we're nearing that time.
About 10 minutes, the auction is going to close. I just wanted to remind everybody that on the auction platform, you put your credit card information when you started bidding. At 7 o'clock, if you're the highest bidder, your credit card is going to be automatically charged for that item. So, and I bet you're wondering now, how am I going to get it, right? How am I going to get my bag?
Yeah.
So we can do a couple things. We can deliver the bag to your home or to your office if that's your preference. No problem. We have a team of volunteers. We can drop that off in the next couple days. Or another option is to pick it up from United Way. Yep. United Way offices, you can pick it up. And so you'll just let us know how you want to get your bag, and we will make sure that we get it into your hands as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
So, and then for those of you who want to make a donation, who maybe wanted to do a little bit more, you got a bag, you're like, oh, this is such a great program, I want to donate some more money, you can donate an amount, any amount on the auction platform as well. So we'd appreciate any donations. You know, maybe you've been bidding on a bag, you can do a portion of that or all of it and just donate that to Women's Initiative. We certainly appreciate everybody's support, being here at the event, bidding on items, the donations that we've got on our sponsors, And if you wanted to make a donation, it would certainly be appreciated. It would go a long way to support a lot of the programs that we've been talking about tonight.
Absolutely. There's so many bags that, it's hard being virtual. We hope that the auction platforms have been easy for you to see the bags. We put a lot more detail than we have in the past. If there are particular ones you want to know a little bit more about, this is a great time to do that. And I feel like Sherry might want to plug the Louis Vuitton again.
Well, I just
right
noted
here.
that it's at $700.
Yes.
So, which is a steal. And this is gorgeous, once in a lifetime almost opportunity to own a Louis Vuitton bag for under $1,000. So you have about 5 minutes, actually 7 minutes to bid on this bag. It's awesome. And I think, there's a couple other ones up here that I maybe just want to showcase now.
Yeah,
We're kind of at the end before
We've got a
we
bunch
wrap
of them
things
behind
up.
us.
So this is one, I'm gonna pull one another one that I was bidding on. This is adorable. You might need a close up. This is a Ralph Lauren. Can you tell I like tote bags? This is a Ralph Lauren tote. This is really cool. This is number 127. I'm gonna check my bid in a second here, but this is great. Has some inside pockets. Really different. It's navy blue. So again, this is a bag you can use now in the summer. Take you right into the fall. Gorgeous.
Really nice. Nancy Crimmen donated that. Thank you very much of Becker College. I did see a question in here about how do you know if you've been the highest bid, and somebody else already responded back to says you get a text alert or email when you've been outbid and prompted, kind of like an eBay situation, prompted if you want to bid again. So you will be notified if that should happen, but definitely keep a sharp eye on it. We've only got, about 6 minutes left, and when it hits 7 o'clock, it will not let you bid any further. So definitely get your bids in. Oh, you have to highlight this one.
Yeah,
Carol Sleeper.
This is Carol
donated
Sleeper.
this.
Carol, thank you. This is another great donation. This is, have you ever seen anything like this?
It's so fun.
There's a shoe on the bag. Shoe on the bag.
Here,
So cool.
hold it up to the camera a little bit more so
Oh.
people can really see that. That is so fun. And it's, I think it's a vegan leather.
Leather,
That's
yes.
what it says on the bag. Really great fun color and detail. Lots of different pockets and zip features on there. So thank you, Carol, for that donation. That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
it has a shoulder strap, which is adjustable, so you can make it longer. I bet you can even make it like into a crossbody if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And then it has these handles here. The stitching is really, really cool, really fun. And this is, you can tell it has a cell phone pocket. I gotta learn to actually put my cell phone in the cell
It's
phone
handy.
pockets because I'm always digging for it.
Exactly.
My cell phone and my keys, forever digging for it in my bag. So this is really, really cool. This is, again, auction number 146. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, Carol.
Any other good ones back there?
You know what? There is.
Oh yeah, that is great.
This is adorable. My favorite color, orange. This is a mini tote. See, I'm gravitating towards the tote bags. This is number 136. Has a long shoulder strap, handles. Does not have a cell phone pocket, but that's okay. It has a zip pocket right in the middle.
Lots of room in there.
Lots of room.
And this was donated by the Women's Initiative members at Fallon Health. They joined together to donate this bag, which was
Thank
really
you, Fallon.
nice
We
of
have
them.
so many amazing volunteers at Fallon. They've done so much for
Absolutely.
WI. Thank you to Fallon, all friends at Fallon Health. I know a lot of them, my friends from Fallon, are on the call. Chris and Mary, I know you're on. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is gorgeous.
Really nice. Great color. There's
Perfect for fall. So this is getting, I'm not wishing summer away, but this is a perfect bag for fall.
also these sweet little bags here on our table. This is a nice little wicker clutch bag, but also you can detach the handle. You can have it as a shoulder bag and put it in. And this also crossbody that has a little handle inside. You could use as a clutch. It says you could detach that handle, but that's a really fun one too. And it's just some great colors. I mean, we really have a little for everybody.
Yep. So I just want to make sure people know, like, because I know we've been talking about it, but like, if you are someone that hasn't been involved with Women's Initiative, like, what can somebody do that's not involved, that's hearing all the amazing stuff that we're doing, you know, for girls in the community? How can they get involved?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's many ways. You know, we're all busy people, and we all find different ways, whether it's making a donation, participating in this event, and purchasing a fun bag. So you're getting a win-win. So not only are you going home with a great bag when we get it to you,
Yeah.
but you're supporting this great cause for girls and for women's leadership. And those that want to do a bit more and maybe volunteer once or twice a year at Dollar Scholars and be a mentor and work directly with girls, that is such a great opportunity for women to be a part of that. And finally, there's lots more engagement related to our committees. We have probably over 70 women involved in our leadership council and our 4 different major committees that are really diving deeper with us and helping us to support our mission and advancing what we're doing. And we couldn't do it alone. You know, we're a small team at the United Way and Women's Initiative, and it makes such a difference to have so many people involved. And thank you for however way that you can support us and get involved. But the last one I would say is sharing, spreading the word, letting people know about us. Because I have heard on the street that we're kind of an unkept secret here, that not as many people know about us, and we want to let people know and get them involved as well. So spread the word, whether it's just sharing a post on our social media accounts, following us on Facebook and Instagram, or coming to an event, bringing them with you when you go to an event, or something like this if it's virtual, just letting them know and having them come along with you. I think that's one of the best ways.
And we, again, want to thank our honorary co-chairs, and I think it's really important for us to support these businesses, being women-owned businesses and any women-owned businesses. And I know, Dani, you mentioned that your Redemption Rock just opened back up, which is great news. AJ, I think you're opening up soon, or did you open? I know I've done some curbside.
We open on Saturday officially while everyone's going away. Whoever's left over is coming here.
Okay, I'll be there. And then Miriam, I think you're still doing online ordering and curbside, right?
Yeah, we're keeping everybody safe with curbside, but the whole store is on our website at
Hyders.com. And they responded really quickly and be able to get that up so everyone can get their favorites from Ed Hyder's via online ordering. Or can they call, Miriam, or do you prefer the online?
They can call as well. If somebody doesn't have access or doesn't feel comfortable with that, they can call as well.
Great.
We are less than a minute away. Get your bids in now.
Get your bids
This
in
is
now.
your last opportunity. They're going to be going fast.
Yep.
As soon as it hits 7 o'clock, the auction will close. So get those in now.
I'm going to do one last run through and thank our sponsors.
Yeah,
if that's
let's do
okay.
that.
I'm going to thank our lead sponsor, Reliant Medical Group, and all our friends over there. Our support sponsors, Becker College, Coughlin Electrical, Cornerstone Bank, Fallon Health, Fidelity Bank, Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, Main Street Bank, Seven Hills Foundation, Carolyn Michael Sleeper, and Webster 5. To our marketing sponsors, Center for Women in Enterprise and the Power of Women, my friends at the Chamber, thank you so much. WICN hosting us here in this beautiful studio. This turned out great. And Chris Posser and the Worcester Business Journal, huge supporters. We couldn't have done it without them. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Awesome. I do see that the auction, it is 7 o'clock, so the auction should be closing. And bids are over. So yep, I've got the confirmation from behind here that it is closed. So thank you everybody for your support. It really makes an effort. And we hope to see you at our next event, the 18th annual Stepping Up for Girls event on October 6th. Mark that in your calendars so we don't forget.
Stay tuned for details.
Praying that that's in person. Otherwise, we will make another virtual opportunity for you. So hope you had fun tonight and were able to enjoy yourselves in the comfort of your own home or location, wherever you may be. And I also want to do a shout out to Sherry Pitcher and the entire event committee, who many of them are behind here that you can't see.
It's so much work.
So much work.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much for all your effort. And we really are excited to have you participate with us and hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
From Kerri, thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Great 4th of July, and we'll be delivering those purses soon.
We will. They'll come in your way. Congratulations, everyone.